What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are back here on Madden 23, as today we're going to be rebuilding the Seattle Seahawks. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like at this one, subscribe if you're new, and comment down the next team you guys want to see. So Seattle seemed like the most voted team in the last video, so it looks like we're staying in the NFC West. So we did the 49ers, and now we're doing the Seattle Seahawks. Now it does make sense though, because when I was doing that 49ers rebuild, if you didn't see the ending yesterday, I promise you're going to want to go see it, man. The craziest thing happened. But regardless, as I was saying, the Seahawks went 0-17 in that simulation that I was doing with the 49ers. So someone said, stop the Seattle Seahawks from going 0-17. And I was a challenge I wanted to make happen. So let's go look at the Seahawks roster as it is currently constructed. So this is the quarterback. You have Drew Lock. You have Kenneth Walker. I almost said Kimba Walker. That is a basketball player. You got Tyler Lockett. DK Metcalf. In what world is DK or is Tyler Lockett better than DK? I don't understand that. But regardless, Damian Lewis, Charles Cross, who was their first round pick. But Drew Lock's our quarterback right now. And then defensively, we have Nwosu, Jordan Brooks, Darrell Taylor, Quandre Diggs, Jamal Adams. So there are some pieces here. Don't get me wrong, but for the most part, this team needs some work, and we know that. So for this first season, it does not really matter what we do. I will run it this season and see how we do. But after, I'm not expecting anything crazy here. Obviously, we're going to be bad, and that's just to be expected. But once we get into the offseason, the draft stuff, and maybe we could find a way to trade Tyler Lockett for some draft picks and stuff like that, like, we're going to be in good position to retool this team, and we got to find a new quarterback, because not really sure I could trust Drew Lock throughout the video, but who knows? Maybe he goes out there and gets star development year number 1, and we don't even need to worry about a QB, but that's just wishful thinking. So we'll see how this first season goes for us, and we'll build from there. So at the end of season number 1, as figured, we went 2-15. We were very bad, which was kind of to be expected at this point. So let's go take a look at the stats and see if Drew Lock had anything to do with that or what may have happened. So offense was 31st in the NFL, like I said, to be expected, and defensively, we were, well, it looks like we were 31st on both sides of the ball. At least that's what someone told me. If it doesn't show the defense, that usually means it's just the same as your offense. So Drew Lock is clearly not the guy going forward. He is a 65. Well, I guess he went up to a 69 overall with the morale boost. But rushing wise, Rashad Penny. Honestly, I should have started Kenneth Walker right away. I don't know why I didn't. That didn't, whatever. So Rashad Penny got 8 touchdowns. Receiving wise, you had 1,300 yards from Tyler Lockett, 1,100 yards from DK. So they did pretty good. And Noah Fant had 700 defensively. Sacks wise, we had 5.5 from Darrell Taylor, and then we had 1 interception, 1 interception, 1 and 1. But we were bad. Let's just get that out of the way. We were very bad. So let's get into this offseason. Let's get into this free agency. We clearly have stuff to accomplish here. I don't really not doing anything about this, but let's go straight to the offseason, get to the re-signing stage, and evaluate what we need to do from here. I obviously need a quarterback, so if we have the #1 overall pick and CJ Stroud is there, I'm gonna take him. It's just what it's gonna be. Or we take the other quarterback, whichever way it falls in us, we're gonna take him. So we're gonna take one of them, and the 49ers made it to the Super Bowl. Shout out to them. And then let's go to the re-signing stage, and let's see who we need to re-sign, or who we need to bring back, or who we don't need to bring back. And then I might even look to trade a couple guys here for some extra draft capital, because we're trying to retool here. So it might be worth it to get maybe a couple draft picks. So we got Rashad Penny, who is a free agent. I actually kind of want to keep him, I think. But other than that, looking at these guys, not really seeing anything I want. Drew Lock is a free agent. I don't think I'll be bringing him back. I think I'm just going to roll with going with a quarterback this offseason. And Rashad Penny, Sidney Jones. I'm going to resign Rashad Penny because he just had a decent year with us. I'll give him a neutral. I'll give him a team-friendly contract. If he wants to sign that, you're more than welcome to. He's not interested. I'm okay with rolling with Kenneth Walker, so I didn't want to pay him too much money. Then putting him forward, we'll let him roll out there. So let's just head to free agency. Let's see what we need to trade. Let's look at what the roster is even looking like, and let's see if there's any free agents that are worth picking up for this team. Because I know Pete Carroll's not like totally going full rebuild mode, and he's trying to stay competitive at the, a little competitive. Kenneth Walker has star development, so I'm cool with him going forward. Lockett, Noah Fant, offensive line needs to get a little bit better, but for the most part, you have to feel pretty good about what we have on the offense. I might trade Tyler Lockett this offseason, but defensively, Jordan Brooks went to a superstar, which is cool, and Jamal Adams is X Factor, which is also really cool. So I'm looking at Shelby Harris, and I'm looking at probably also Tyler Lockett, and I think I'm going to try to trade those two guys for some draft capital because I want some younger players in the roster. So I'm sending Shelby Harris over to the Baltimore Ravens for a 3rd round draft pick. And one thing I want to see if it's, I guess I don't get to see. I was about to say, I wanted to see if I try to make another trade back to back, would it let me? Because if you guys remember, when you try to make a trade back to back, it just simply wouldn't let you. You would have to exit out of the whole trade finder thing or the trade thing, which is so dumb. But next is Tyler Lockett. So nothing against him, but I just feel like we'd get probably a first round pick for him right now if we really wanted to. Like, the Bears are one of those teams that desperately need wide receivers, right? So if we were able to get a first out of that, well, let's say a second and a first next year for Tyler Lockett. Let's see if they'd accept this. I think trading the 4th overall pick is a little too steep. They do not accept that. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if there's another team that's willing to give up their first round pick that needs a wide. I know the Bears. We'll come back to them potentially. Buccaneers. Not a lot of teams have cap space though, which is kind of crazy. But the Eagles are always looking for wide receivers, but they finally have AJ Brown, so they may not need that anymore. So I think I do want to trade into the Chicago Bears or even the Patriots if they were willing to give up their first round pick for Tyler Lockett. I'm so down for that. So draft picks, they have the 8th overall pick. I doubt they accept this, but you know what? It's worth a shot. Not too bad. It's actually kind of close. What pick do we have? I'm curious. We have the number 1 overall pick and we have number 7. Actually kind of cool. So we can get another draft pick here. I guess if we're not going to get the first round pick, let's try to get their 2nd and their 3rd from them for Tyler Lockett. Let's see if they agree to that. They do. So we get a couple more draft picks. Feeling pretty good about that. So we were able to accomplish on some of the guys I wanted to trade away, get some draft capital, and now we're going to be probably signing some free agents, and then we'll be in the draft. So like I mentioned, we're still a team trying to compete a little bit. So I am trying to retool the roster a little bit, going for some younger players in free agency. And I have 4 offers right now. So one's on Marcus Davenport, who has interest in signing with me. One's on Mecole Hardman. One's on Sean Murphy-Bunting. And one is on Nate Davis, who has no interest in signing with me. But I would love to get Nate Davis as an offensive lineman that we kind of need on the roster. So I'm willing to offer a little bit more if I have to. I'm probably not going to get him, though, because he has no interest in signing with me, which I do kind of like this new tool where, you know, they just don't have interest. So I'm going to go ahead and sim to next week and see if we do get them. So my signings are going to be Davenport, Mecole Hardman, and Sean Murphy-Bunting. So those are 3 additions to the team. And then as far as, I don't think I got the other 2. So it looks like I missed out on the other 2. So I did not get... who did I miss out on? I wish it kind of showed me that. I probably could see it. I just don't know where I'm going with it. So Sean Murphy-Bunting I got. So I'm assuming I missed out on Nate Davis, right? So Nate Davis did not sign with me. He went to the Houston. And then I think we missed out on one more person, but I can't even remember who I was trying to sign. But whatever, we got 3 of them. So Davenport, or no, I think that was it. We only missed out on Nate Davis. So we got Davenport, Mecole Hardman, and Sean Murphy-Bunting. So Mecole Hardman replaces Tyler Lockett, and he's younger. Davenport just adds something we needed to the defensive line. We have literally nothing there right now. And then Sean Murphy-Bunting is a corner we kind of needed as well. So I'm loving those 3 signings, and I think I'm just going to head to the draft now. It's one off season. We're not going to be able to fix this in one off season, like I said. So, but I'm happy with those additions we got. So offensive line, we got a new wide receiver, and we need to definitely go quarterback number 1 overall, which that'll be CJ Stroud. Maybe to get an offensive lineman. Got Davenport though. So starting to shape up a little bit, but definitely still more work to do. So with the number 1 overall pick, you already know who your boy here is about to take. That is going to be CJ Stroud to be my brand new quarterback. I eventually want to be able to take Will Anderson in one of these drafts as well, because everyone tells me he's an absolute stud. But the draft I used to use in 2022, Madden 22, never really made him all that good, I feel like. So maybe in this draft class, I think this is Bengals draft class. Your staff, wait, what? What just happened? I took CJ Stroud. Why did it say that my clock expired? Okay. I thought it like took somebody here for me at number 7, but got CJ Stroud, which is great. So now we have our 7th overall pick, which I believe this is from the Broncos, which is quite nice. Jalen Carter, Anthony Richardson. I mean, we need a defensive tackle as well. We have Noah Swell. A lot of good options, but I think I am going to go Jalen Carter here out of Georgia. We literally have like no defensive line, so welcome to the team, Jalen Carter. That's another hidden development player. So first 2 picks, feeling very good about. So next to round 2, we might have 3 second-round picks from the Tyler Lockett trade, and then of course also the Russell Wilson trade. So we definitely have some draft capital here, so feeling great about that. You have Brian Branch on the board, Tyree Wilson. So we got Davenport. We could use, I mean, a little bit of everything, so we'll probably just take whatever we can find. So Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech. He's got a tackle. If we could put him on the opposite side of Marcus Davenport, I think that's a pretty good addition. So I'm going to take Tyree Wilson here. He's another hidden development player. So our defensive line is already shaping up to be a little bit better, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. So round 2, pick number 7, and then we have another pick back to back. So this is great. All right. What else do we have on the board for us? Brian Branch, Jordan Addison, Jamar Gibbs, Andre Carter, Will McDonald, AJ Terry, or A.T. Perry. I know I got a lot out of him. Jordan Battle, Josh Downs. Okay. So I think I want to go with, honestly, either Brian. Well, I have Quandre Diggs right now. So I'm looking at Jordan Addison because, you know, our 3rd wide receiver is a little shaky, but he doesn't look all that great. So I don't know if I want to take him here. I know I got a lot out of Perry last time. Andre Carter. I don't need another end at this point. AT Perry. Do I just take Perry and feel good about that? Or should I try to get an offensive lineman? I know Emil Ekiyor, I think, I took him in the last one, and he wasn't very good either. So he was like a 66 overall. So I'm not sure I want to take here. I want to make this a good pick. Maybe just take Brian Branch here and figure it out. And Quandre Diggs is just kind of somebody we eventually have to move on from. I'm going to take Brian Branch here. He is hidden development, so we get a brand new free safety. Not that we needed it, but it just kind of went best player available. And then we have back-to-back picks. All right, so what are we going to get here? We have Jordan Addison still here. We have Will McDonald. We have AT Perry. I know I got a lot of AT Perry, and I'm a little nervous about taking Jordan Addison. So I might wait on that. And then is there anybody else on the board? Jordan Battles here as well. Josh Downs. What about Josh Downs? Is he good? Let me see what he's looking like. A deep route, D release, D catching. If you have D catching, it does not make me feel promising about you. So I'm going to take the guy that I know I got a lot out of in previous videos. So I'm going to take AT Perry, hidden development. So we got a brand new wide receiver alongside with CJ Stroud in this draft. So far, so good. And now we go to round 3, pick number 1. And then this is where we should maybe try to get a couple offensive linemen because our offensive line is quite bad. So we have Okafor still here, but I don't want him. And we have a couple corners on the board. We could use another corner. So we got B zone, B catching, B press. Clark Phillips looks pretty solid. B to D man coverage. We don't know exactly. And then Noah Daniels. Okafor. I'm not drafting Okafor. I know it's a trap. Or Ekiyor. I don't know how to say his damn name. Noah Daniels. What do we got here? So we got A press, B zone, B man coverage. I'm going to take Noah Daniels here. Man-to-man, normal development. That's okay. I needed a corner, so I'm happy with it regardless. So Noah Daniels, welcome to the team. It'll make me wonder if the other guy was better, but it is what it is. So a couple more third-round picks, and I'll probably head out of the draft. So you have Cedric Van Pran as a center, which we definitely need. Zach Pickens, we could take another defensive tackle. We've scouted him quite a bit. We have back-to-back picks here because I might go Zach Pickens and then Cedric Van Pran. If Cedric Van Pran looks solid, we don't really know what his run block is. He has B pass block. We just need somebody there. So I'm going to take Cedric here. He has normal development. Welcome to the team. And then if we have back-to-back picks, or no, we don't. We don't have back-to-back. Damn. Okay. I wonder if I'm going to regret that. So I would have taken the other guy. I thought I had back-to-back. I'm stupid. Okay. What about this other? Is he still? No, he's not here anymore. So we have Duke. You have TJ Bass, Tyler Davis. Okay. A lot of still some decent options. Jermaine Burton, Marvin Mims. I really wish I want to take the defensive tackle, but I mean, this would kind of finish out our defensive line. We would have 4 young defensive linemen. So you know what? We're going to take Rook here. And we finish out with a lot of normal development players, but that's okay. I'm ahead out of the draft. I'm feeling pretty good about how the offseason went. Feeling pretty good about how that went. So let's get into this offseason. Or let's get into next season, I should say, because we're done with the offseason now. And let's see if we can be better than 2-15. So taking a look at the brand new offense, you have CJ Stroud. The center we took was a 58 overall, so that's quite rough. Noah Fant, you have Mecole Hardman, DK Metcalf, AT Perry, so feeling pretty good about that. Defensively, on the other hand, we got Woods. We got Romeo, who ended up, or what was his name? I keep saying it name. I don't know how to spell, man. It's Rook. Okay, so Rook, I don't know how to pronounce, I guess, not spell, but Rook. And then you have Tyree Wilson, who I'm just going to throw in there, then Marcus Davenport. So I'm feeling good about how the defensive line is shaping up. Noah Daniels ended up being a 73 overall, and then we have Branch right behind Quandre Diggs. So it looks like we have something going for us. I'm excited to see how the rest of this season or how this season goes. I think we got some next excellent additions here. So as long as the defense can be better than last year, I mean, it looks like we can play a 3-4 and be at 92%. So if we change this to a 3-4, does that make sense for us to do, though? I guess. Yeah, I guess we can run a 3-4. Why not? So we'll run a 3-4, although it says it's our best fit. Whatever. So I don't expect to make the playoffs this season. Our offensive line is kind of bad. And defensively, still a little bit more things we need to pick up. We need some more corners. Maybe another middle linebacker. But they're suggesting a 3-4. So you know what? We'll run it this season and see how it goes. So let's go ahead and submit to the end of this season. See how we do. And see if we're better than a 2-15 team. So we have progress, man, as we went 6-11 this year, a little bit better than, of course, last year at 2-15. So we're going to take a look at the stats. We're going to see what we can do to improve, but 6-11 is a great improvement compared to last year. So we're just slowly getting better, which is better than not getting better at all. So if we take a look at the stats this year, offense was 30th in the NFL, which is unfortunate with CJ Stroud leading the way, but defensively we were 18. So defense got a little bit better. CJ Stroud 37-11. He got 1,000 from Kenneth Walker receiving. DK Metcalf 1,200 yards. 900. Noah Font 900. A.T. Perry had 900 as well. So the rock was getting dished out, which is great. Sacks, we had 9.5 from Jalen Carter, which is amazing. 6.5, 3.5, and then 3 from Quentin Jefferson. And we had 2 from Noah Daniels, 2 from Jordan Brooks, 2 from Jamal Adams, and 2 from Quandre Diggs. So for the most part, things are looking good. And it says we're going to have $110 million in cap space, which is even better because that might give us the ability to, of course, sign some free agents and make the team even better. So as long as the re-signing stage isn't too crazy for us, which I can't imagine it will be, it's not like we have a ton of guys on the roster that we need to bring back. Like Jamal Adams might be somebody we need to consider, but let's take a look at who is a free agent. We have Jordan Brooks, Noah Font. So there's a couple guys here. Yep, definitely a few guys here. Okay, so I want to go ahead and I do want to resign Noah Font and I want to resign Jordan Brooks. Those are 2 guys 1000% do want back. So I'm going to go ahead and offer Jordan Brooks a contract. He'll be back, so he's going to stay our middle linebacker. Nwosu, I wouldn't mind him back as well, but I'm not going to go crazy over it. So we do get him back, and then Noah Font is definitely somebody I want to keep around. So Noah Font, if we can bring you back, that'd be fantastic. And he is back, so Noah Fant's coming back. And then Damian Lewis, probably bring him back because our offensive line isn't good as it is. And then Darrell Taylor, he's only 27, so yeah, why not? We'll bring him back as well. So I'm going to sign him. He is back. And then last but not least is Damian Lewis. And I think I'll move on from the rest. So I'm going to give Damian Lewis probably a 3-year deal. Bring him back. And he is back. So Damian Lewis is back. Keep him on the offensive line. And that will be it. So that is going to be our signings. And now we can go to free agency day 1. Give some offers out and see what we can snag in free agency and continue to build through the draft as well. Okay, we are in free agency and we are getting quite aggressive here. So I am looking to sign all 5 of these guys if possible. And it looks like I'm in the lead for all of them. So if I can get all 5 of them, they all have interest me in as well. So this is going to improve the offensive line right here. Connor Williams, Cleveland, and Jonah Williams. It's all going to target the offensive line. Miles Jackson's that brand new middle linebacker, putting him next to Jordan Brooks. Antoine Winfield. Now, I don't really need a free safety, but he has heavy interest in playing for me. And I have 3 free safeties right now. Once I get him, I'm hoping I can move one of them to corner and they could be good, or I can trade one of them for a cornerback, which most likely would be Quandre Diggs. And the other one is superstar. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think I have to get him as a defensive back, move one of them to corner, and hope for the best. So that is going to be the game plan. So let's see if I get all of them or not. If we can get all 5 of them, that's fantastic. Let's see what we got. So my signings, Antoine Winfield is not signed yet, but we got the rest of the 4. So we still are in the very much in the lead for Antoine Winfield, and if we can get him, that's great. So just like that, we accomplished all 5 of the players in free agency. Did not miss out on a single one of them. Feeling really good about that. Free agency is also very lit, by the way. Got like Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson, so things are looking good. But if we take a peek at the offense now and at the defense, even before the draft, this is just looking much improved. The offensive line is night and day. You got your wide receivers, you got your running backs, so things are looking really good. And on the defensive side of the ball, you have Miles Jack now with these linebackers, Antoine Winfield. Again, we have a lot of good safety, so I'm hoping I can move one of them to probably like corner and hope for the best there. I do need another corner. My cornerback position, cornerback depth really is bad. So I'm moving one of these guys to corner is going to be the hope. So if I move Quandre Diggs down there right now, which again, this may not be the best thing to do, but if I did, he's at 82 overall right now. If I did play him at corner, hypothetically, I just want to see what would happen. So that is what I was kind of thinking in the back of my head. If we played him at corner, and then I don't want to rely on him to be like my brand new stud cornerback. He goes down in overall, which makes sense. And we got Branch here. I don't know if I moved him to corner, if he would be good. Right now, he's an 82 overall. He's got 9. Again, I don't know. I don't know how good of an idea this is to move these guys to corner. But Antoine Winfield being a 92 overall and heavily interested in my team, I think I had to take that chance and try to get him. So I want another corner for sure. And we have Branch who stays at 81. I mean, I guess we can move Branch to cornerback and then have Quandre Diggs move back to backup free safety. I guess that's probably the best thing we can do. I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. So I'm going to probably move Diggs back to free safety, and then maybe we can even move. Maybe the better thing to do is move Antoine Winfield. I don't know. I still want to trade for a corner or draft one though. That is like 100% still something I have in my mind. But I mean, he's a superstar development corner right now, and I think I want to add one more. And then I think the Seahawks team is successfully retooled, and we should be ready to make some type of run. So feeling pretty good about this. I'm actually going to explore the trade market for a corner and not even have to worry about the draft. Although we might have a ton of draft picks here. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we do. Do I have a lot of good picks here? Let me see. We have Oh, no, we have normal draft picks. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to trade for a corner. So we have the 6th overall pick in this draft, and there actually is a good cornerback prospect in this draft. I'm just not sure he's going to fall to me. So if he doesn't fall to me, I'm going to be using the 6th overall pick to trade for a corner instead. So if he's here, I'm taking him. If he's not here, we're trading for a good corner. So let's see if he is here, and he is here. So Chad Langford is a top 5 talent. He falls to me at 6. That's an easy selection for me. So hopefully he's the stud. He's hidden development, so that should be a good sign. So we get Chad Langford in this draft, which is fantastic. So we got ourselves a corner at number 6, which is what we were looking for. So instead of having to give up any draft capital, we just draft our own, and I'm feeling good about that. So Troy Johnson, Kevin Garrard. I guess we could use another running back to kind of add, or even just grab some more depth. I mean, at this point, whatever we're snagging here, it's depth. So I'll go ahead and take Kevin Garrard here. He's normal development. Honestly, I don't even care. I'm heading out of the draft. I got my corner, and that's all I needed. So I'm out, and we're ready to roll this next season and ready to make the playoffs, hopefully. So going into the season, this is what the offense is going to look like with an 87% scheme fit. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. And on the defensive side of the ball, we got Langford here. We got Branch, and we got Sean Murphy-Bunting. So things are looking good, and it looks like they drafted me a couple of hidden development players to just continue to add on to what we already have. So I'm feeling very good about how this could potentially go for us this season. It looks like this year, though, they're not rolling with the 3-4 under. Is there a base 3-4 we can play that's better, I guess? Or is there something that's even better for us? I don't know. It looks like we're going to be running the base 3-4. So not 3-4 under, base 3-4 this year. Only 84% scheme fit, but still feeling good about how this could potentially go for us this season. So hopefully this season we are a playoff team after not being in it the last 2 years. I think we've retooled pretty successfully. So hoping for the best year. And hopefully we're a playoff team. And just like that, at the end of this season, we have turned this team around and went 12-5 and have made the postseason. So feeling very good about how this rebuild has gone. Offense was 12th in the NFL this time, which is great. Defensively, I need you to be top 15 at least, and we were 2nd in the NFL, which is even better. So the quick turnaround has worked out in our favor. CJ Stroud, great year, only star development, not superstar. That's okay though. Rushing wise, Kenneth Walker, 1,300 yards, 17 touchdowns. Receiving, you have Mecole Hardman, 1,200, AT Perry with 1,000, and then 900 from DK, only 1 touchdown, which is quite disappointing, especially if you drafted DK in fantasy, only getting 1 touchdown out of him. That would be quite disappointing. But 14.5 from Jalen Carter, 12 from Davenport, 6 from Wilson, 4.5. I mean, the retool is kind of crazy, man. This has gone great. Brian Branch, as a corner, snagged 5 interceptions. So moving him to corner made him an absolute stud. Love to see it. And yeah, so I'm thinking honestly, this rebuild has gone great. It's gone fantastic. Really can't complain. Now it is time to see if we can come out here and actually make it on a run and make it to the Super Bowl this year after the quick retool we've come by. So here we go, our first playoff game here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Can we come out here and take advantage? This is CJ Stroud's first playoff game, of course, so he may be a little nervous, but this could be Trey Lance. I know they went to Super Bowl, didn't they? So can we come out here and start with a game or a scoring drive? 7-0, great start. Defense is playing phenomenal. 14-0, love to see it. Okay, go up 21-0. Come on, keep it going. Keep it moving. Defense, and did we have great field position there? Did nothing with it, or what is going on? They are gonna get a field goal. Okay, let's keep it moving. There we go. 20-3. Things are looking good. 27-3. Okay, defense is playing phenomenal. We got our free safety move to corner, gets an interception. He played great at corner, by the way. 10-34, and just like that, we're moving on. We're headed to the divisional round. We beat the 49ers, so this is a great start to the playoffs. Back at Lumen Field for this primetime game. This time we're playing the Green Bay Packers, so I'm assuming this is Aaron Rodgers still, so it'll be tough. We just came off a win, though. Hopefully we can stop the Packers, and is that their quarterback? Because that did not look like Aaron Rodgers, so let's see what we got going on. Can we come out here and start off with a scoring drive? We do not, but we get good field position, and we're up 7-0, so great start. This could lead us to the NFC Championship as long as we take care of business here. 10-7, and we're going to go up 14-10. W. But they respond immediately. We respond again. It's 17-17 in the third quarter. And my defense can get the stop. I need to tie it up. There we go. 24-24. It is a back and forth game. Can we go score? We do. All right, defense, get a stop, please. Okay, it's 34-31. Fourth quarter time. We just need a good drive, and I think I can deliver that. So I'm assuming it's Aaron Rodgers right now on the other side of things, so I want to make sure I don't give him the ball at all. But here we go. Kenneth Walker should be open here, and that is almost a interception. Okay, I thought I had a window there, and that was not there at all. So I got to be careful, man. I am not as good as I think I am. Actually, I know I'm not good. What am I talking about? So Mecole Hardman, if you can get open on this route, that'd be beautiful. Or even I'm going to throw this away. DK kind of got open in the end. Okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going for it no matter what. So we are in 4-down territory at this point. So just didn't really see anything that I liked. Noah Font, Perry. I need 1U to get open. So hopefully we can find 1U, or maybe I even scramble this, but I got Noah Font wide open. And that is going to be actually quite a bit of a gain there. So feeling good about that catch there. Just keep it moving. I'm going to go no huddle here. Try to keep as much time off the clock. For if it is Aaron Rodgers, we want to make sure we don't give him any time at all. I think I got B here, so I'm going to take that. And what are you doing? I don't understand how that was so whatever. I mean, it did not work at all, but he was there. And that could have been out of bounds, stoppage of clock, but instead, we're going to keep it going. So, all right, let's move on from that. We got B, and he gets stopped on his route. Literally could have been interception, but they ran into each other, so that's fantastic. All right. Now we need a first down. It's 3rd and 10 again. I don't like the play call I just made. I'm going to go 4 verts here. And let's see if we can get Perry wide open or something. Perry's going to get open here. And Perry's going to get the first down and more. Perry, I love that route with Perry. It seems to work out every time. Not going to use my timeouts yet because, again, I want to keep the clock moving. But if Perry can get open again here, he is wide open again. I'm just going to keep taking advantage of that play there. It's there each and every time. And we got 40 seconds left. So, honestly, let's just keep the clock moving. It's 26 seconds left. I know my time management isn't the best, but I have Noah Font, and I think I can get him in the end zone here, and I'm going to get stopped. All right, I'm going to use my first timeout. We're on the 1-yard line. I could run the football, or I could pass it. We'll see what we want to do. So I'm going to go quick pass for this one. They wanted me to run it. I guess I could try it with Kenneth Walker. If I do get stopped, I'm going to be a little nervous, but or unless if I can, I'll go inside zone. Let's see how it goes. Come on. Oh my goodness. I just got literally blown up. Okay. Using our last timeout. Not great. I should not have ran it there. 34-31. I know I can get this though. I'm not nervous at all. Actually, I am. Not going to lie. Okay. They want me to kick the field goal, but I am not kicking the field goal. I want a quick pass, and I'm going to go stick here. And I know this can get open. I know Noah Font can be there. Just got to make sure he gets there. Okay, come on. Noah Font. Please. Boom. Boom. There we go. We get a touchdown. 11 seconds left. If Green Bay responds in 11 seconds, GG's. Okay, we're moving on. We get to the NFC Championship. Let's go, baby. I thought my luck was going to be just terrible, and they were about to respond. Was it Aaron Rodgers we just beat in the playoffs, by the way? It was Anthony Richardson, so no Aaron Rodgers. Okay. We're moving on, though. That's what matters. So back in Lumen Field once again, but this time we have the Carolina Panthers, but they actually have Justin Herbert. So I just saw that. They have Justin Herbert on their team. So this is going to be no easy task. They just went 9-8. Herbert's the QB. So we'll see how this goes. Herbert and McCaffrey, that's quite a duo there. And we're going to go down 3-0. And now we're down 10-0. Okay, I need you to lock it in, Stroud. There we go, 10-7. We can go 14-10 here. Come on, go get this drive going. There we go. Interception. What are we doing? Go score. There we go. 14-10. Finally take the lead. 21-10 will look beautiful here if we can do it. There we go. 17-10. But they respond. 17-17. I need my... Okay. I didn't mean to click play, but I guess at this point, maybe it makes sense for me to play. So, let me try to see if I can make something happen here, man. I mean, at this point, this is our ticket to the Super Bowl if we can get this done. So I got Mecole Hardman. So I'm going to take that, and just like that, we get a nice gain there. 16-24, 207 yards, vibing right now with Mr. CJ Stroud. I'm throwing some dimes. So DK Metcalf, if you can maybe go out there, I'd love it. Or if I have Kenneth Walker underneath, either way. It's not there. I'm throwing it away. I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to make sure I don't throw a pick. Maybe DK could have positioned himself there with his body kind of, boxed up a little bit, but I wasn't going to take the chance. So DK or AT Perry, if one of you can get open, that would be fantastic. Especially if DK over the top. You know what? I'm going to give DK a chance. I'm going to give DK a chance, and DK is going to grab it. Let's go, baby. DK, first down. I should probably be doing that more often. That would seem super easy, but I don't want to say one play, and that's always going to happen that way. So what is this play action? This looks kind of crazy. What is this play action play I'm about to do? But I like Perry's route. If Perry can get open here, he might get a touchdown. And Perry is going to be there. That is going to almost be a touchdown, and just like that, we're in. So we respond. AT Perry has been an absolute stud in the slot, by the way. All right, I need my defense to get a stop, though, and they do. Okay, go out there and score now, please. You had good field position, and you do nothing with it. But that's okay. I'm out here again, and that is fine. I am going to come out here, and I am going to score again. If AT Perry wants to get open, or if one of these routes wants to get open here, I'm ready to gotta throw it away. So I could have given AT Perry a chance, but don't want to risk it too much. Okay. They were playing linebacker blitz there, so I guess it was one-on-one coverage. Maybe I should have taken the opportunity there. Harry has been coming down with it, but again, it's got to be careful. Mecole Hardman's going to be wide open. Going to go ahead and get that, and just like that, 1:10 left. We are going for another game-winning drive here. So let's see if I can get Mecole Hardman again. Noah Fant's wide open, so I'm just going to take it with him. And that is going to be out of bounds, and that is a beautiful play. So just like that, we are driving again. It looks like we do win. We get to play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It feels like I play the Chiefs every time in the Super Bowl. But hey, I got to get there first. Don't want to, count my eggs before I got them, or before they hatch, or whatever it's called, whatever the terminology is. I literally have nobody but B. So I'm going to give Mecole Hardman a chance, and he comes down with it. Let's go, baby. Mecole Hardman is going to come down with it on the corner. 40 seconds left. Does my defense get to stop? And they do. And just like that, we can kneel it out, and we are moving on. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go. It's Super Bowl time, baby. We know who we're playing. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes seems to always be waiting for us here in the Super Bowl. So let's just see how we're playing at AT&T Stadium for the Super Bowl as well. But we are going to go up 7-0. Great start. Okay, get a stop midfield. Oh, would have loved 14-0 there, but the Chiefs respond. They tie it up, but we're going to go up 14-7. Okay. We have all the momentum in our hands right now, but the Chiefs, you would say, have momentum too. And how do we not score there, man? Okay, defense is playing phenomenal, but it is not looking good as we're not scoring enough. And there we go. I guess we kick. Okay, they tie it up. Fourth quarter time. Stroud, I need you to go clutch up here. Okay, I get the ball back with 24 seconds left. This is for... They tied it up as well. I didn't even realize they tied it. Okay, this is for... all the marbles. We have all 3 timeouts. We're kind of vibing. So all we really need to do is get in field goal range. But right now I'm not liking the play I called. So all 3 timeouts, field goal range is very obtainable. They are blitzing the hell out of me. And I literally just freaked out. I don't even know what I'm doing. They just literally brought it. I maybe should have ran forwards and gave DK an opportunity. I got to call my first timeout. Good play call by them. I was looking for something simple, and none of my receivers were open. So they blitzed me, and my offensive line just freaked out, didn't do anything. Okay, but that's okay. We can keep it going. No big deal. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna give DK... don't have time again. Oh, my offensive line's not blocking at all, man. Oh, okay, 17-17. No blocks. I'm getting sacked both times, and you know what? They want me to give up. They say, forfeit up, just go out there. But I will not give up. I am gonna go straight back to trying to get something going here. It looks like they're going to be bringing the blitz again. If Noah Fant gets open, he is going to be wide open, I think. But he's going to get tackled. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to call my last timeout with 7 seconds left. I have to be very careful with how I play this, though, because I actually do want to go for it. So I am going to go to a 4 verts kind of play, and I'm going for this. All right, here we go, baby. Can I get something going here? I got to make sure I at least get rid of it. And that is going to be a flag, and that gives us pass interference, I think, and that's going to be able to kick a field goal to win the Super Bowl. Pass interference on the defense. That is exactly what I needed. Now, that was a big risk because I gave them 1 second left, and now we're going to be coming out here with our kicker. They're probably going to ice me, of course, but I'm going to try to kick this game-winning field goal before it even matters. And just like that, as long as it goes in, we are Super Bowl champions with the Seattle Seahawks. They decided not to ice me, which is a beautiful W, and we have won the Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. That was such a big risk, but it paid off. It paid off. That's what matters. It absolutely paid off. We got pass interference on the defense, and we are Super Bowl champions. Let's go, baby. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.